Hello, everybody. This is Paola Gathron, and I welcome you to the Spanglish World Network on Zingo TV channels 250 and 251. You are here on the show Creating Purpose with Pal. Please remember to download Zingo TV app on the respective app stores. When you download it, please rate it and leave a message letting us know how we are doing our job, how we can improve. The app is totally free. You can download Zingo TV app on the respective app stores, like I was saying. Google. The app is you can find Zingo TV in Google Chromecast, on Amazon Fire, Fire TV Stick, Roku Stick, and all smart TVs from 2016 and forward. Welcome to the house. Thank you so much, all of you who are here joining us today, because we have a beautiful guest. Her name is Paola Maldonado Cabieses. She is the author of the One Page Day Journal. She's also the CEO of her coffee company called, you have to teach me how to say it, Pao. It's Beitia Coffee.
Perfect.
With bottom, with shape, and with feeling. So welcome to the house. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. And please apologize. My English is not the perfect one, but I will try the best.
Thank you for being here. So please share with us what inspired you to create this journal, the One Page Journal.
This was like through 6 years. I've been like compilated different phrases, different TED Talks, or different courses that I took. So like in 2020, in 2020, I put all together and make the One Page a Day course and the One Page a Day planner. So everybody can work themselves, from themselves and for themselves, to be like your best self. And there's a lot of exercises that I make, and I really believe that changed my mind from being a victim to be a responsible for my life. So I am, it helped me. I wanted to give to all the people and help others with the same things that helped me.
Yes, and there is like 80 exercises. There are phrases that are going to help you. There are questions for habits, which I was very impressed with the questions for habits. There are questions for your people. How do you want to show up for the family? How do you want to show up for your partner? There are questions for accountability. I mean, it's like there's questions to get you out of victimhood, and it's a beautiful journal for anybody else there that might not have a team, the encourage you, a team that thinks like you. I think it's a beautiful journal for anyone that is just seeking to get the right habits, because I was very impressed with the questions that you have to ask yourself every day. And then we're going to talk about those questions here in a little bit. So what do you think is the foundation for people to begin to believe in themselves?
I think that most of the people saw us sometimes like we are, but we don't saw ourselves like we are, because we're like immersed in some toxic relation, or we are immersed in some negative thoughts, for example, and we don't think that we deserve love, or we don't deserve a good job, or we don't deserve something. So we're victims of ourselves. As soon as you know that you're not a victim, then you can realize and start um, have like more confidence in yourself and have more accountability in yourself, you know. So the first thing is knowing yourself, knowing your purpose, knowing what do you like. Because when we are immersed, for example, in a toxic relation, um, we we're like left over of ourselves and start doing all the things of the other people, of the other person, that he likes that music, or he likes that food, or he likes to go and see that concert. And like we left over ourselves, so we need to reconstruct ourselves. We need to start to know ourselves. And I think that's the foundation, knowing what is your purpose in this life, knowing what do you like again.
Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, it's like learning to accept who you are and understand who you are, right? Because I truly believe that whenever we learn to accept who we are and understand, then you can, I mean, to me, it's like, it's kind of like, okay, it goes hand in hand. And then you can move forward believing where it's like, okay, you know, let's go for it. And how was your discovery where you had to, stand up and say, okay, I choose to believe in my dreams. I choose to believe that I am capable. Did you have a moment like that?
Yeah, for sure. In two of the exercises that are in one page a day were like the breakthrough. They were like, oh my god, all the people didn't never see me or saw me like a victim. Never, never, even myself. And with one of those exercises, when I was doing it, I was like, oh my god, I've been a victim of myself all these years. So that breakthrough through, it was like mind blowing. It was like, oh, I need to change. And it's not that I have a bad partner, or it's not that I had a bad whatever, no, a bad job or whatever. It was me. I didn't leave myself to go to the next level. I didn't leave myself to live, to be happy, to be not always a resilient person, just me. So that was like a breakthrough, and that's why I wanted to make this planner to
Mhm.
the other people to have this breakthrough again, for themselves.
Yes, and I find out, like going through that journal is that you, like, I'm going to include myself, the reader, you make the reader be responsible. You know what I mean? It's like you are responsible for your dreams. That's how I felt. It's like you get to believe that you can do big things. And big things, it doesn't mean like become the president of the country. It could be you get to be the great mom that you want to be. It could be, you get to lead at a higher level. Like believe that it's within you. It doesn't have to, you don't have to blame your boss, you don't have to blame your husband, you don't have to blame anyone. But I felt like you were inviting us that we are responsible to obtain, that goal, that dream. And anyways, I just wanted to share that. Is like in your journal, is like that's how I felt, where it's like we are responsible, we have the power within us to take action. And the beauty of it is how you keep the reader focused on that goal, because at the beginning they choose a goal, they choose a new habit.
Yes.
uh, so what right now is like, what helped you to stay focused on your goals? Because I noticed on the 1 page day journal, you bring, like, you ask this question often, is like, okay, so what brought you closer to that thought, or what brought you closer, to that goal today? Think, like, you have to, and you make it where it's like, I ask myself, what did I do today that brought me closer? And is the questions are the accountability. That's how I felt. It was like,
Co-
that's very amazing.
Completely. The thing is, no one teaches us to dream big. They always tell you, no, no, no. Yes, dream, but you need to start small. Don't dream big, because big dreams does not go through. And it's a lie. You need to dream big, and then that big dream, you need to cut it in different phases. So yes, you're going to obtain like the reward of a small big a small dream, but it's part of the big dream. So if you get focused in the big dream, and then you cut it in, for example, it's a big dream of for for having my new home or house, okay, and it's $1 million. That's the house that you want. Why not? They always tell you, no, you have to go and have a one is the $100,000 house. Why? I want the $1 million house. So you need to, what do I need to earn to have that $1 million? Well, for 1 million versus 12 months or 3 years, it's, for example, $10,000 that you have to earn each month. Okay, then the big dream is not that big when you cut it in different phases. Okay, so that's why 1 page a day is like that. It's for 3 months. You make your big dream, and then you cut it for the first 3 months, and then the next 3 months, and then the next 3 months, and the 3 months you cut it in 1 month, and the 1 month you cut it in 4 weeks, and the 4 weeks you cut it in 1 day. So every day you have to put your three big dreams, or your three big tasks of the day, so you don't go and be in other um, like business, or in other or want to sleep. I don't know. No,
Yeah, we get distracted. Right now,
exactly.
yeah, like right now, I'm going to honor you because there was a natural disaster in Mexico, right?
Yeah,
And I've seen you helping. So that is a beautiful distraction. We not beautiful distraction, but it's a beautiful way to serve that is taking you off your focus of where you're going, for your business and your life. So you're taking a detour for just a little bit to serve and help those who really need it right now. And I just
exactly.
want to say thank you because you're an inspiration. I know. Let's just take advantage of this. Anybody that is watching us from Mexico, there was a hurricane that hit Acapulco, and they're in need. I know you said cleaning supplies, shoes, candles. Help me. What else?
And boxes
And
to put
boxes.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah, and boxes. So if anybody is there and has the ability to help, please, please, please. I know Pao has been working on that hard, and I appreciate you for doing that. So things like that take us out of distraction, and sometimes we lose focus of what we really want out of life. And I think we lost her for a little bit. I hopefully she comes back because she has a lot of value. A lot of value to share with us today.
I have.
Yay, you're back. Uh,
Sorry,
so share with us.
I changed to my
you,
computer.
you got it to work. You got it to work. Yay, we were
Yeah.
having issues with technology early.
Yes.
Uh, but I'm glad you did. Okay, so help us understand just a little bit how you do it every day. Like, how do you stay focused on your goal? Because we can watch the news, we can get upset, we can get disappointed with what's going on. Maybe they call us from the doctor. You were not, expecting that, to hear that. It could be they call us from school, one of our kids got sick, and then we sometimes life, it's busy and we get distracted, and that's something to really, really, really be aware, so that we have that technique, we have the accountability, like your journal, to be like, hey, what did I do today that got me closer to losing my 5 pounds, or to, earning a little bit more money, or to buying that house, or saving that money. So how do you keep yourself accountable, focus on the beautiful goal?
Yeah. Every night I put my three big tasks for the next day. Okay.
Okay.
And then it's here. I don't know if you can see, it's the
Okay.
three big tasks, and then all here it's for other tasks. Okay. So those other tasks are the ones that are going on the day. On that day, it was like you say, oh, my kids got sick, or I got a call for a new business, or I got a call for a new client.
Mhm.
You put it there. Okay.
Okay.
When you write, it's like something going in your body that gets like a sign, so you have to do it.
Okay.
It's not only the, oh, I have to do this and this and this and this, and all it's on your mind, you can forget. But when you write it, and it's not the same to write it in your calendar of the phone, or
Mhm.
your cell phone, it's much better to do the writing in in a book.
Okay.
So that's very important, because it's like some chemistry that is going on in your body.
Okay.
For that, it's very important to have the three big tasks, and it's always in to get focused in the things that you have to do that day, because if you don't do that, all your dream is going to be more days and more days after. Then the other thing is, when you have your purpose really, really clear in your life, it's very difficult to get distracted. It's normally when you are like a very, very energetic person, and you have your business, and all the people wants to do business with you. I don't know if you have that expertise, but all the people wants to do business with you, and you sell everything. Can you sell mine? No. I'm sorry. I need to focus on my sales. I need to focus in my dream. So it's much easier when you have your goal and your purpose in life to not get distracted.
That's beautiful. Yes, because it happens. It happens. And then we have to find the right strategy. Like in this case, you're offering a strategy and accountability, on your one-page day journal, which I think it's fascinating. So what do you how do you pay attention, like, you ask this question, like, what do you did you pay attention to on the journal? So what do you pay attention to in your life to stay on task?
That okay, I you need to pay attention to everything. It's very difficult, because if not, you get distracted. No, but um, there's a phrase of Steve Jobs that I like very much. That it's like this: deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. And that's why I'm telling you before that when you have your purpose, is much easier to say no to the things that you don't have to do. Like, as moms, we do everything: the clothes, the food, go to the you're a chauffeur, you're a nurse, you're everything. But you you don't have to um I don't know how to say this word. Can you help me?
Yes.
Olvidarte.
You can't forget.
Yes, you can't. Thank you. You can't forget that you're a businesswoman and you have dreams. Because when you're a mom, it's very easy to forget that, and to put, of course, the lives and the things that your kids have to do. Yes, but in the football, the players have
Football.
super, you can go and still work, you know. So you 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 get multitask, and it's very important, what you have to do and what you don't have to do. You need to prioritize your time, and that's very important. If you want to be the whole time in your soccer's game, your kids soccer's game, perfect. Then all the hours in the morning, you're going to be very focused in your business. You can do both things, and that's why this one page a day can help you a lot. It's your accountability partner. Sometimes we don't have that backup. We don't have that friend that is going to, do you do you make your task? No one. You have to be responsible for it, for you. So this the planner, it's your accountability partner, no?
Yes, it's different. Yeah, it felt very, very strong reading at it. Like very, like accountability. Accountability partner is like, what do you focus on today? Like somebody asking you is like, what do you focus on today that allow you to get farther? What do you pay attention to? You
Yes.
know.
Also, you need to pay attention in the people that you have beside and around. So if you have, like, I call it enemies from the hero's journey. I don't know if you know that, but the enemies can be your closest friends or your closest family that are like, you really, are you gonna make that business? You're going to get out of that great job and go and be an entrepreneur? You don't need those people. Those are enemies. So you need to pay attention in your allies. Which are your allies? The people that talk you like, words of life, no, that motivates you. Then that says you, oh, that's great. You want to get rid of your job right now? Perfect. How you're going to do it? It's
Okay.
totally different. No, you can't do it. It's your job. No, it's how you're gonna do it. How can I help you? Those people are the ones that you have to have here very close. The enemies, no. It's like a song. I say that it's like a song. If the song is like, oh, I'm super sad, I'm gonna cut my hands and everything, shut it out. Change your song. And if the song is like, oh, very happy, yeah, let's go, you have to have it. So the enemies, you have to shut it down and change them. And the allies, you have to pull the sound out. It's the out, like
Yeah.
off,
Mhm. Awesome. Awesome. Uh, so, what is the importance of asking ourselves, what did I do today that brought me closer? That's another question, which I know it relates to, what do you do today that brought me closer to the thought or that brought me closer to the goal? But what, like, how did it help you to ask that question, to
if,
include this question as well?
if you don't question yourself every day with a lot of stuff, I don't know, that a lot of things, but if you don't question yourself, you don't grow. So the most important thing to to question today is, what brought you closer to your dream? If you don't question that every day, it's like a waterfall. It goes, and the days goes and goes by and goes by and goes by, and instead of having your $1 million in 3 years, you're never gonna have it, because you don't ask yourself, what did you it doesn't matter if one day you didn't do anything. Doesn't matter. We need those days too. Okay, but you need to realize that that day you didn't do anything, so next day you have to do it, because if not, your dream is never gonna arrive any day.
Yes, and this goes, here we go back for everything. It could be our health. What are we doing today to better our health? What are we doing today, to get closer to God? What are we doing today to be a better parent? Whatever we're working on is like, if we truly want to achieve it, is like we have to have the accountability. And this is beautiful, Paul, because I think of people that might not have a tribe, that might not have their family with them, that might not have someone they can look up to, like close, and have those conversations one on one. They can have the advice, but a journal like yours, I'm sorry, is like, it's, to me, is like, it felt like, it's truly an accountability, because those questions that you ask are very driving you towards a goal and keeping you accountable. Or it's like, what do you do today? It was one of the questions. And then the other one is like, what do you pay attention to? Then you have more that I is like, we're not gonna have time to that I didn't ask, but
You know,
I wrote them, because I was like, wow, you, like, at the beginning of it, you ask people, what are your thoughts, what are your beliefs, what are your experiences, what are your emotions, who are you, like, who are you? You invite them to, like, describe who they truly are. uh and then you ask them, what makes you, like, how do you feel free, how do you feel that joy, what brings you that joy? So it's like, there's just like first few steps that you set them up to, like, oh wow, I can lose that weight, like maybe people might think, okay, losing 10 pounds might make me feel free. It could be getting close to God might make me feel free. Applying for this job might make me feel free. Earning the extra that you're talking about, $10,000, might make me feel free. Okay, how can you do it? Versus,
but
go ahead.
sorry, but the most important thing here is that the things that you accomplish are not getting you free. You are getting you free by doing those things. That's the important thing. The things don't give you freedom. You give you your freedom,
By learning to
and
believe.
in yourself completely. And one of the exercises of the first five exercises are like, you have to do it before you do the rest. And one of that is, draw a key with whatever you want, colors that you want, a key that can open a door. And that door is your life, is knowing yourself. So that key is your key, and that key is your freedom. Whenever you need to do something, draw a key. So it's like, okay, this is the key for my $1 million house, or this is the key for my coffee brand, or this is the key for my multi-million um, business. Whatever you want, no? Or to this is the key to know me, to believe in me, and this is the key to know my purpose and do my purpose. But because sometimes we know our purpose and we do not do it, and that doesn't get you the freedom.
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's like believing in our capabilities and that we're capable. That's beautiful.
Complete.
Believing that is possible.
Yes, and everything is in us. No? That $1 million house, it's yours. You have to get it, but it's yours. No, that dream, it's yours. You have to get it. That family, it's yours. You have to get it. You want a good partner, you have to get it. You have to work it. The other one always wants needs to want to, no, but you have to do your everything that is in you to make that possible.
Yeah. And believe that you can. Here we go. You want a beautiful family, believe that is, that is possible, and do the work.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Another question that you ask, and it like you ask in this journey, is like, how do you know, like, and here's a question: how do you know who you want to be for your family and your partner? How does that question have impacted you in your life?
Okay, that's a very uh, important question because um, if you don't know yourself, how do you will know what do you want from your family or your friends or your partner? First, you need to know who you are. And when you know who you are, then you can choose who is going to be your family or your partner. And after you choose, then you need to, the things that you want, you need to be that.
Okay.
And the others, it's the same. They need to be them what they want. And when both parts are like each one who they are, together they can be a partner. They can have a partnership. They can have a family. They can flourish. They can do great things together. But when one of the parts doesn't know who they are, it's where the problems begin.
Okay. It's a very interesting question, and it's here we go. We get distracted, and whenever I read your question, I was like, it brought me back to like, okay, realign, kind of like recenter. Like, how do I want to show up for my family? How do I want to show up for my husband? And then it helped, like, to me, is like it brought me to like, okay, how am I showing up right now, and how do I want to show up to improve the relationship? How am I showing up as a mom? How am I showing up as a daughter? And I think it's just, here we go, it's very neat because it's not selfish just to like about me. Yeah, believe in yourself, but it's like, okay, how are you going to show up for those that you love?
For sure. And I really, in my experience, I've been divorced 2 times. And when I tell you that it's because one of the parts doesn't know who they are, that was me. I didn't know who was I. Who was am I? I don't know.
Wait, I understand. Yeah, who I was.
So how would I choose the people that I want if I didn't knew what I want for me or for my partner? No? After right now, I really know who I am and I really know what I want for a partner. I doesn't have a partner right now because there are a lot of guys coming and over, and I'm like, thank you. You can be my friend, but you can't be my partner. You're not who I want for my life and for my kids, because I know who am I. In other time, it was like, oh yes, come, yes, we can be partners, yeah. And then again, another like break and horrible, and the heart breaking and everything, because I didn't know who was I. And for me right now, it's a person that is an ally, a person that makes me be more cheerful, a person that gives me peace. For me, peace of mind and the peace of my life, that's very important. If he's going to be like a jealous man and that's not my guy, you know.
Yeah.
So you it's better to be alone until you find the people that really want the people that you really want, than to be with a person that it's not the person that you want. And also it's better to have a partner that it's in the same channel, that he knows himself very good, he trusts himself, because if he trusts himself, he's going to trust you. If you trust yourself, you're going to trust him.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So
We're
peace.
running almost out of time, and we have not talked about your business.
Yeah.
So please share, but inspire us. Uh, Tell us about how your beautiful coffee company, and teach us how to say it right. What's the name of your coffee company?
It's Beikia.
Beikia.
Beikia. And it's three in Tarahumara, and Tarahumara it's a land here in Mexico, in the north of the north part of
Mhm.
Mexico. And the coffee was because of destiny.
You
You
were
know,
destined to work with
I was destined
coffee.
to have my coffee brand, and because it came through when I realized what was my purpose in life. So my coffee is my first product of my real purpose in life. That it's a foundation to have this backup for those women in the middle and high class that they don't have backup of their families or friends or money or whatever, um, and make them believe in them, and have like all this ecosystem, so they can go out of that house, toxic house, with their kids, and have the same level of life that they have right now, and they don't have that backup. So that my coffee, it's like the first product that I'm trying some different stuff of that foundation with the product. So when we are ready, we can have that foundation. And the coffee is delicious. It's really different. Um, it's with 3 roasters in the same bag. The bag is biodegradable, and I buy the beans for from the small producers of Pluma Hidalgo, Oaxaca.
So
It's
it's from Mexico then.
from
Oh,
Mexico. The bag is also from Mexico. The name is from Mexico, and everything is from Mexico. And when you buy some coffee, we donate to the Beikia cause.
okay. The tribe,
And so
the tribe, the native tribe. No.
no, yeah, it's for the right now. The actual cost is for the kids of elementary school of Pluma Hidalgo.
Okay.
They don't have shoes, and they don't have like um,
Okay.
backpacks for the school, or they don't have even a computer in the school and everything like that. So we are going to go and deliver those things with the sum of the revenue
Mhm.
of the
That is so sweet. And then what I'm impressed, because I've never heard of someone trying to build a foundation for middle class and high class. It doesn't matter how much you make. If you need a backup system, you talked about having houses at a reasonable rent, like lower than regular, to help these women, uh, help them get grounded.
Stabilize.
Yeah, level
Yeah.
them, like, and then like have that the I like so many words that I want to share, because it's like I feel the emotion where it's like, oh wow, it's like, you know, give them a hand. It doesn't matter that they don't have to have a certain social economic background. That's what I'm like, oh wow, that's cool, because usually we tend to go back and help those in low economic situations, and that's good too. But also our middle class and women out there, that it doesn't have to be just low social economic. If they need that help, if they need house assistance just for 6 months, just to help them back on their feet, it's like, that's very neat. That's very neat. And I truly believe that there are women out there that will benefit from this future foundation.
Of course, and also the one page planner, the some of the utility, the revenues, they're going to
Mhm.
go for that cost too.
That's awesome. Tell us a little. We're about, we have about 3 minutes left. So, what's your future plan? Where can we find you? If there's anyone here that would like a copy of your journal, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah. um I have a good deal for today, that if you buy the one page a day planner, I will regalar.
Gift, yeah, gift.
I will give for free the course of one page a day, that
Oh,
almost all normally cost $200, that course. So if you buy the one page a day planner, I will give you that, and we can arrange the day, and we can do it whenever you can.
yeah, and
And
I want to share the price. I bought the one page a day journal in Amazon, and it was $9.99. If you let me share that information. So yes, that's amazing. And like I said, I truly let you guys know that it is kind of like an accountability partner. Those questions are amazing. What's for the future? What are you doing right now? What's in the next year or so?
um, just to grow, to
Grow.
grow and grow and grow in all the parts of my life. Grow one page a day planner, grow one page a day course, grow Bekia, and someday put the foundation on the go.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today. One last message before we go that you would like to share.
Just please, please start today. Don't leave it for tomorrow, because if not, your big dream is never gonna come. Start today. What you are going to do to get closer to that big dream.
Yes. Choose one question that you can ask yourself every day from her journal. And I guarantee you that it will help you to get closer to that goal.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to you all who are here joining us today for this conversation. She's going to be here tomorrow in the Spanish show. So if you know anybody that speaks Spanish, she'll be presenting same information in Spanish. So this show can also be heard. Oh, go ahead.
But more fluent.
Oh, hey, you have to give yourself grace. It's like we tried to learn the second language, and here we are.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for being here,
Thank
Pau.
you.
This show can also be heard on Spanglish Radio Network. Please check out SpanglishWorld.ca for all news and programming. Spanglish World. Watch it, hear it, read it, download it, and live it. Blessings, blessings, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.